So looking at the violins, so we've done the high pass filter already. Soothe. I can remove the shrill build up. I'll have a listen to it first off. Sounds quite good. Barely noticing any change. Bit of compression. 2.1. We'll keep it light. General violins, keep it nice and light. A slow attack. So let's whack that back up a bit. And release slow as well. To 2 decibels. Gain reduction. See how it sits with the cello and the bass. Again, right, some of it is legato, long notes played, and some of it is staccato, quick notes played. So, I might have mentioned again before, but I have Ozone, and I tend to build out little my own presets for different instruments, set frequency ranges, all that kind of stuff. Blah 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 blah. Smarty Q. Drop the low pass from 80. 180 hertz. It says do a little increase. No, down there, isn't it? Okay. Again, it's so weird. So when you're writing for as long as I have, you get so used to sitting inside a loop, it just doesn't bother you. You're not even really aware of it, not even really listening to it. It's only when you watch a video back and you realise that someone else is trying to sit there while this loop is going round and round in the head. Must drive you bloody mad! 300 drop by 1.4, 600 plus 1 at 600. Okay, well we'll try that then. For some of those woody flavours. 2 decibels, that's fine. 1.6 drop 1.5 decibels, roughly. And then between 4 and 6 put a shelf in. And that's a shelf that gives it +1. So I mean we're as good as there. I guess that's to get some of the air through. Soothe. You enjoying that loop? No, I'm not. Turn it off. Right, Soothe. What's it saying? Focus band 200 hertz. Let's go with band 2. So focus it at 200 hertz and then -3. Okay, done that. High depth, sharpness 5. I mean, I guess the thing with doing it like this, almost mixing by numbers, which is, you know, it seems counterintuitive to me, but I guess the trick is to learn from this. It says 150 milliseconds. Well, this thing doesn't go to that, so very confusing. I'm going to switch these up to save me some processing power. It does make for a longer export, but it means you've got a bit more to play with. I mean, it feels a little bit crushed to me, the recommended amount. And then we'll see how that sits in the mix with the bass. Nice. True iron for the reed harmonics. I really should read manuals, but I'm not going to start now. You know what, I'm going to go for the one that says orchestra glue because... So drive 1.2 to 1.5, so let's get 1.3. Strength medium, 100%. I mean, it's virtually inaudible to me. I'm sure pucker mixing ear holes can hear the difference. A smart compressor at the end, ratio 2.1. Again, let's stop that loop, drive you crazy. Quite a quick attack, 20 millisecond, gain reduction -3. Okay, well, let's cutting that top bit off a little bit nicer. Shall we? Still feel like it needs a little bit of reverb though. A little reverb or something. Valhalla. I'll try and play reverb. It's still not bad, although it did feel to me like it was crushing it a little hard. It's crushing it. Take it up just a tiny bit. It's not awful. Love it, that's it. That's my go-to. It's not awful. Right, fine, who are we doing next? Let's try this clarinet and flute because I know this one is quite a poppy one. Right, got my ozone on there as before, which I've set up for woodwinds, so I'm not going to bother with that. That's okay. High pass filter. High pass filter. 80 to 120. I don't know why it doesn't have the analyzer on as default. There would be so much more use. Right, I've definitely got a bit of raspiness in there. So muddiness is 200 to 500. So let's have a look at about 350. Okay, not too bad. Oh, any honk. Is there a... So yeah, find a honk. Any honk. 700 to 1k. I mean, that was a bit honky, wasn't it? Soothe. Soothe, what are you saying? Orchestral nose job. It is good, isn't it? It's easier when you've got them bumped down to audio parts, you can see which bits are peaking. It's far harder when you're looking at the MIDI part, obviously you kind of got to just remember. It's just not my forte. Right, 2-1 to 3-1. Okay, so we'll go 2.5. I really want to curb off that heavy stuff. So I haven't done the bowed bass yet. I'll tell you what, we'll do that quickly now. Low pass filter at 30. Take out 180 hertz, drop by 2. 350 minus 1. A little plus at 1.2. String sound, the bow sound. To get some air realism at 5. I'm suggesting we put a soothe on here as well. 150 for hertz to 2 kilohertz. Depth is pretty good. Sharpness maybe a little much. Attack quite quick. And release 1.2. Maybe dropped the volume a little further than I would want. Possibly, but I need to listen to it in the mix. So anyway, let's just test it before and after. I mean, I don't know about you, but again, my ears are not really going. You can see it working, but my ears aren't really good enough to actually detect it. They have been battered for years, to be fair. Hence these very cool headphones that try and compensate the fact that you've been sat in front of massive PAs and speakers for the last 25 years. Right, true iron. Give it a little 1.8. Medium strength we have. Mix 100%. Okay, cool. So that should get us a bit more transients, which again I could probably see over here on the shaper if I was paying attention. And then a little compression. So 2.5 ratio. I'm going to imagine it's quite quick, yes. 25 seconds. 150 on the release. Gain reduction of only 2 to 3, minus 2 to 3 decibels. And that sounds pretty good. Let's do the brass group. Brass, 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 brass. Right, 60 to 80. I'm going to set that to 0. Ooh. Man, they do brass well, those guys. Cut 200, 400. Slightly boost 1.5 to 3. Get some of that shine to pop through. Soothe will start to play a part in removing some of that harshness. It's brass D harsh. Well, you've got to imagine that's a good place to start. Let's see what happens. Honestly, love them. I mean, it's just powerful. Right, true iron. Oh gosh, do you think it really needs that on top? Let's see. I don't think these need much power. I'm gonna be honest. Well, it's on there now. Completion through this as we go. Okay, see how it stacks up with the bass. Okay, and I know we want to sit it behind, complementary to the cellos. I feel like that's quite balanced. Okay, let's do the solo violin while we're here. It's a shrill little devil, this thing. Let's try soothe as well. As we know, there's a D shrill violin setting, so let's see if that helps. And I'll put the soothe before the compressor as well. Okay, so I think the solo violin's a little loud still. Okay, so far my friends, I think that's all good. A couple of bits left to go and then I'm there, I think. Thank goodness, I hear you say. Well, I've used the oboes and bassoons really sparingly, so. Never gonna guess what we're putting on here. I may put a tiny bit of reverb on them. Smart reverb from Sonable again. I want it to sound quite intimate and natural. This takes a little bit off, doesn't it? I like that. And then a little compressor. I'm not really sure I need it. We've got a BBC flute. BBC orchestral flute. I think for a flute I would have done a high voice. Now flute's notoriously shrill, but you're going to want the air, right? Yes. There's a bit of reverb on there, okay. Soothe to kick in before the reverb kicks in. So let's just do that. Let's go for the orchestral nose job first. He doesn't need that level of depth. Quite a quick attack, I think. And long release. Let's whack the sharpness right the way up. Oh, look at what he's doing. That's incredible. Okay. Little compressor on that. And given the flute's tucked away and only plays a little bit, I'll probably get away with that level of compression. Okay. So the last thing we've got is this omnisphere, and then the overall, and then we're done. Ish. Never done, never satisfied. So this, it's just got a bit of smart EQ on it, but almost certainly going to need some form of compression. Probably quite quick to come in, quite long to go out. Don't really want it going much past 2. Omnisphere is one of those synths that just makes you want to write stuff. You just think, oh, where could that go? What could that be edited into? Ah, it's a phone call. Hello. Maybe I might save this for another time, you know. I could do with some lunch. Nah, come on, let's have a quick bash at it now. Now, I don't really know the best way to go about running a kind of smart EQ over the whole track, because obviously there's loads of different parts at different points. Now I'm sure there's probably a much smarter way of doing it, like a bunch of different buses or something like that take effect at specific points in the track. But again, you know, I'm not really knowledgeable enough to start messing about. My computer looks like it is about to blow up. Let's see how far we can push it before it does. I'm just gonna hit that little save button there before I turn this on. Look at what Soothe mastering presets can offer. I've got ozone here, which is possibly going to destroy everything. So it's quite a juicy little number. Subtly, maybe. Right, turn your speakers down. Turn your headphones down. Right, ready? Turn everything down. Okay. So I think for now, Fernandez, that is that. Music.